Hey everybody, this is Doug Roberson of Soccer with Doug. Atlanta United was beaten by Columbus 2-0 on Sunday up at Fertilizer Field in Columbus, Ohio. The Five Stripes were shut out for the sixth time in 14 matches heading into this World Cup break. Atlanta United will not play again until it goes to Nashville in the middle of July, and there is much, much work to do. Atlanta United gave up 2 goals in the first half, both on defensive mistakes. It has now given up 7 goals in the first half of its last 3 matches. Instead of building some momentum off that 3-game winless streak, it is now winless in its past 4, including Tuesday's demolition at Orlando in the U.S. Open Cup. The players will return to training in the middle of June with about a month to try to get things right. The roster will likely look slightly different. Matthias Galarza, as I reported on Friday, is gone. Atlanta United is going to try to negotiate to bring him back, but I think that's unlikely. Juan Baracol, who was at fault for the second goal scored by Columbus, also likely gone. Atlanta United is going to try to bring him back. And for those of you who throw up your hands in protest, if Baracol leaves, Atlanta United is going to be down to 2 center backs, 2 natural center backs. Tomas Jakob could play center back. Matthew Edwards could play center back, but they're not really center backs. So that is something to consider before you protest, and I understand your protests. But anyway, Atlanta United looked better in the second half, but I think that had more to do with game state than anything else. Miguel Almiron came on and played the final 30 minutes. He said on Friday that he hoped to because he wanted to get some confidence back before he joins Paraguay for the World Cup. My game story is already up. I'll update that with some quotes and some context. If you have any questions about Atlanta United's first 14 matches or anything upcoming, you can send them to me at soccerwithdoug@gmail.com, and I'll answer on Monday's podcast. I'll also pump out some ratings tonight for you, and then I'm going to start on some World Cup content. I do have a one-on-one with Gerardo Martino coming in the next 2 weeks. I hope you'll enjoy that. I am lining up to host some Fido's events the day of the U.S. World Cup matches. I'm trying to get some special guests to join me at those. I hope you'll consider coming out to there and look for me on social media, Soccer with Doug, and all the social media feeds, and I'll tell you who the guests are going to be. I'm also going to bring some merch, I think, some Soccer with Doug merch to give away. So look for that. As always, I appreciate your support. If you're not a subscriber, go to soccerwithdoug.substack.com to subscribe. I've probably produced more than 300 pieces of content about Atlanta United, the NWSL team, and the United States Soccer Federation in the past couple of months. It's worth the money, anywhere from $8 monthly to $150 a year to be a founding member. We had our first Zoom for our founding members on Thursday. That was a lot of fun for me. I hope they found it to be a lot of fun. There's more than 30 of y'all. I'd love to get that number to 50 ahead of the when the team comes back from the World Cup break. All right, Atlanta United 2-0 losers to Columbus. Game story is up at Soccer with Doug. Y'all take care.